So good day guys, welcome back. So let's take a look at this NASDAQ 100 for the week. So before we get started, make sure you watch out for this super thanks. You can donate anything when when you click on it and you're able to comment right on that super thanks. Make sure you use the super thanks and also subscribe if you've not subscribed by the way. Now let's take a look at this NASDAQ 100. We would actually start from the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame down to the 4-hour time frame. So when you take a look at this movement, right, we'd want to start with the monthly time frame. What can we see? This movement, let's start it from 2016. We can see this movement of 2016 to a level of 2020, 2021, late 2021 or early 2022. Let's see early 2022. So you can see this movement of 2016 to 2022. We've been having a bullish move, right? This price has been giving us an higher highs and higher lows, right? You can see that this price is giving go it is an uptrend move. Secondly, is that we've added this 10 period moving average. We all know that once this price is trading above our 10 period moving average, clearly this is a buy movement. We have to go long, right? No doubt about that. So that is what we've been getting on NASDAQ 100. Now, if you take a look at this movement, which is early 2022, we are having one movement which is a bearish move. So we can see this movement trading below our 10 period moving average. Previously this price was trading above our 10 period moving average, but right now this price is trading below our 10 period moving average. So that is to tell you that now that this price is trading below our 10 period moving average, then there's only more movements we all should watch out for, which is to actually short and sell on this movement. So let's see this as a lows, right? Drop or a lower lows, and here comes a correction. Then we will take a look at this as a new lows. You can see that this new lows broke this previous lows on Nasdaq. Watch out for it. Then a correction was made here on Nasdaq, right? Then a new lows have been made. You can see that this new lows actually broke this previous lows. That is still a sign of an uptrend move. And after that, a correction was made here. Now you can see that this correction has been made. What do you expect after a correction has been made? Definitely we expect a further bearish move. So this is one of the reasons why we are now having a bearish move. That is still to tell you that we will continue our bearish move on Nasdaq 100. So Nasdaq 100, we are on a bearish move and we will be expecting a bearish move. So this monthly time frame can start, this is bearish. And you can also see that this monthly time frame actually came to hit our moving average before it actually rejects. So let's start it from here. We saw that price actually gave us a pullback, hit our 10 period moving average, right? Before we add a drop. Same thing, similar movements were like this. You can see this huge candlestick wick here, which is very close to our 10 period moving average. Then a rejection was made, which actually dropped. Now, if you take a look at this pullback, you can see this price very, very close to our 10 period moving average. Of course, we expect a drop, and this is what we are having on this NASDAQ 100. So NASDAQ 100, guys, this is clearly a bearish move. You should watch, one movement you should watch out for, especially if you're a position trader. If you want to trade for the long term, you would want to, sell right. You want to look for a setup or a position to actually enter and sell on this NASDAQ 100. Now, that should take us to the weekly time frame. So like I said, before you place a trade, right, one question you would want to ask yourself is that what is the trend for that movement? What is the trend for this NASDAQ 100 since you want to place a trade on this NASDAQ? So you clearly can see that this is a downward trend. Price is trading bearish. And now as at recent, you can see that this price is below our 10 period moving average. So NASDAQ, right, 100, like I said, we are to go bearish. So let me see something here. So you can see this movement that was made here. I think on Monday, Tuesday, we actually had a bullish move, right? Price kind of went bullish, take out this ice, then price kind of dropped. We will get into that soon. But on this weekly time frame, we are to go bearish. You can now see that this price is trading below our 10 period moving average, right? As long as it is still trading below our 10 period moving average, then clearly that is still a bearish move. So we would want to watch out to go bearish on it. So now this, we are seeing a lower lows and a lower highs, right? So NASDAQ 100. So now let's start from this moment here. You can see it's a drop here, and here comes a pullback or a correction. Then here comes a new drops, right? And this is a pullback. You can take a look at this, a new lows. You'll notice that this new lows actually broke this previous lows. Still a sign of a bearish move or a downward move. And here comes a correction. After the correction, what do you expect? A further bearish move. So, last 2 weeks, like upper week, we actually opened and closed bearish. The week that just finished, we actually opened and closed bearish. So this week that we are predicting for, right, for this December, this week that we are predicting for, we should also expect a bearish move, thereby our price will open and close bearish. So that is still to tell you that NASDAQ 100 for this week, we expect this price to go bearish. We expect to open and close bearish, right? So that is it on NASDAQ 100. Now let's see what this daily time frame actually says. Like I do say, before you place a trade, you want to ask yourself what is the trend. So clearly you can see that this trend is bearish. Then you can consider this as a pullback, right? This pullback actually ended here. After the pullback, what do you expect? A further drop. Reason why we're having a rejection here is that we kind of see like a double, will I say triple top, right? We saw price once came to the same level, price rejected. We saw price came to the same level, price rejected. Price came broke above this level a little bit. We can consider this as a false breakout. So we would not take this to trade as a triple top. Once that triple top has been made, what do we expect? A further drop. So this is why we've gotten a bearish move. So this price is now dropping. So we would want to see it drop to the next level. What is the next level? We clearly see that the next level it is at a level of 10,000. Currently, this NASDAQ 100 is trading at a level of 11,193, or it will actually fluctuate, move more. So 11,100 something, right? So that is what NASDAQ 100 is trading at. So we would want to see it drop further down to a level of 10,000 to take out these lows. So now you can watch out these moments like a support and resistance level. You see that once price kind of drop, we had a pullback that came to test this level, price rejected, right? The price drop again to the same level, which we would consider as our support. Price rejected this level. Then price came up again to this highs here, which we would consider as a resistance if you want. Then price kind of drop a little bit, then come again to hit this our resistance level before price rejected to our support level. So we can consider these two as resistance up, and we can consider this low level as a support level. Now that this price has broken above this resistance, previous resistance level, of course, a rejection, a pullback needs to be made, which price kind of give us like a pullback to test this same level. Then price went up, failed to break this level, price came again to test this level. Now price went up to this level here, price failed kind of to break it, and price dropped to the same level. Guess what again? Not only does price drop to the same level, price has now broken this level, and you can see that this price is now dropping. So the next level we would want to see this price drop to is this our previous support level, right? Where it has once served as a previous support level. You can see that once price rejected there and price was rejected here. So definitely we would want to see this price drop to this level here. So this day and week on NASDAQ 100, we should also be expecting a bearish move. And you can also see this price, it is still trading below our 10 period moving average. Like I do say, as long as this price is below the 10 period moving average, then clearly one movement you should be watching out for, which is to actually sell. You should continue to sell on this NASDAQ 100. So you should expect a drop for the week, this week on NASDAQ 100. Now, to place this trade, right, especially if you want to jump on this trade, you would want to go to the 4-hour time frame. Notice that we would want to sell, right? We would want to short on this movement, and we will go to the 4-hour time frame. Now, what is that 4-hour time frame actually telling us? So we clearly can see that this 4-hour time frame is actually giving us a bearish move. Assuming we are having a bullish move on that 4-hour time frame, and we would want to sell for the week, right? The advice would just be to actually stay out of this trade. You would want to sell, and when you are seeing a bullish move on the 4-hour time frame, it will not make sense for you to go ahead to sell. You would want to see that 4-hour time frame start giving us a bearish move, then you can go ahead to sell. So we clearly can see that this is a bearish move on the 4-hour time frame. So you can take a look at this as a lows, and here comes a pullback. You can see that this price comes as a loss. We saw even broke below this level. Then a pullback was made here. Then a new lows have been made. Then we add a little bit of a pullback on this NASDAQ. And now a drop is being made. So that is still to tell you that this NASDAQ 100 is still bearish. So since we want to sell and the 4-hour time frame is also giving us a bearish move, then definitely we can go ahead to take this trade. Once the market opens, for the week that we are predicting for, you can go ahead to place your trade if you want, and you can still see it price still trading below our 10 period moving average. As long as this price is still trading below our 10 period moving average, then definitely we have to look for one movement, which is to actually short, sell on this NASDAQ 100 for the week.